is it possible to take any songs off this record and make a good Kiss record with them? We'll find out. Today's podcast, Rock City Live.
Podcast Rock City.
What's up, everybody? Joe here from Podcast Rock City, and with me this week is Mr. Jody Havnot.
Hello, greetings, world.
Mr. Sonny Hollywood Pooney.
I'm 25 hours from my second shot. I got my second shot yesterday, so if I pass out, can you send the fire department?
Absolutely.
All right.
What is that? Is that an ear growing out of your forehead? And Mr. Joey Casada.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
How's everybody doing? Had a good week? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Thanks for asking, Joe. Very nice of you.
I have to be careful because I talk text, and I find that every once in a while I'll go, so how was your week, period? Question mark, question period, whatever. I have problems where, and I go, I don't know why I did that. And even when I'm on a phone call, I'll do that. So how's your day? Question mark. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to show you Sonny something that I got in the mail that I received. I didn't got anything. I received this in the mail. It's amazing. Our buddy Jeff Trott, who's amazing. He and I hung out on the, I guess it was a Kiss Cruise 9, and we've just been hanging out online and talking and wrestling. He loves wrestling. And he's an artist. And he made this for me, and he sent it to me. It is epic. He took a clock, right? And he made this, which is a music from the Elder clock.
That's awesome.
And if you can see, actually underneath the hands is the candle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But he just found this. It kicks ass. Way to go, Jeff. Thank you very much. He and I trade stuff back. He'll call me and go, I called him and said, hey, do you have this? He said, no. And I had extra. So he does the same thing. Anyway. Okay. So a lot is happening. And a little bit of news. I read an article, and I want to talk about it. I'm not sure that it's real. You guys will be able to tell me. So let's get to the news.
Podcast Rock City News.
So I saw something yesterday that said Paul Stanley sold his house. Did you guys see this?
No.
Because I wasn't on Realtor.com waiting.
No. Of course it popped up on some kind of a Kiss site. So I read a little bit of it, and it was like, I guess it's real. But one of the things that I noticed is that all of a sudden he is signing a bunch of stuff and pulling stuff, I guess, out of his collection, and he's selling it. Now, there are a couple of Kiss auction pages, and one of them is a claim auction page, and the other one is a live auction page where people will show up and go, well, somebody give me a penny for this piece of shit, and then they start off at a penny, and it works its way up. Somebody goes, I'll give you 2 pennies, I'll give you 3.
Oh no!
Look at
Have
that!
we lost
face.
our fearless leader, dude? What happens without Joe? And I think people would have to pay me to take another copy of that White Tiger, by the way.
I gotta say, trying to build this, topic for this episode. I took one off of there, but it was tough.
I said there was no rules. That's why I said no rules.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I made my own rules.
I was surprised. Did I listen to Out of Control again? I hadn't listened to that in probably 15 years. It wasn't as bad as I remember. And I do think that if that would have came out instead of Peter's, even like his 78 record, I think people would have bought a lot more copies. Don't you guys think?
Oh,
there he is. There he is.
All right. I don't know. It says that I have it says that I only have 1 bar of internet. Now it says I have full. I don't understand. It might have just glitched out. Anyway, sorry about that, you guys. Let's get back to it. So anyway, so it's Kiss live auctions on Facebook, and then they have a sister page, which is like where you could bid and stuff like that. So they had some really cool stuff. You guys remember that it was like a poster from the Daisy where it was like a naked chick, and it was it said
Yeah.
Kiss,
Like Wild Honey or something.
Yeah. So Paul had the proofs for that.
Wow.
And apparently they were auctioning them off last night. I did not watch because I don't want to lose my house or my future wife.
So you wait, do you have no idea what any of them went for? I wonder what some crazy Kiss fan bought them for.
Well, I can always I'll watch it. Keith LaRue is the one selling it, the stuff, but he's doing other things as well. Like he's got pictures of himself where he's holding up a guitar and he signed them. He had a whole bunch of them and they sold. You know, they were like $150, $200 a piece, gone, just like that.
So the question is he hurting for money or is he just liquidating a little bit? Is he just getting rid of some stuff?
Seems like it seems like he's liquidating. I can't imagine he's hurting for money.
Yeah.
It's just a weird way to liquidate. Like if you've got millions, right? Let's just assume the guy's worth $150 million. What the hell does he want to sell shitty photos for $100 for? Like I don't
He doesn't want to have to pack that shit up, dude.
Yeah, that's what it. I think it's more
somewhere or something.
I think it's more. He says, "Hey Keith, listen, I have all this stuff. I don't want to move it with me. It's not coming with me when I move. Let's just get rid of it."
And of course, somebody's going to comment on here and go, "Hey, I watched the video last night. Paul was just doing that. He was getting rid of some stuff." Okay, so besides that, I'm very curious if you guys. I know Sonny got 2 copies of this amazing record that came out. It's a Kiss Killers. It's got like a shiny cover. It's a double record.
Wait,
So
what was that first one you held up, Joe?
It came with the record. I'm going to show you.
Let me see it.
So, for those of you that are listening,
it's a gatefold too.
Yeah, it's a gate. It just has the
Like the Viewmaster things.
Yeah.
sort of, yeah.
That's
Nice.
what sold me on them because when
That's
when
cool.
it was available for pre-order, I was like, "Oh, let me get a couple," because every once in a while I'll use it for like a birthday gift or something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, but that was what sold me on it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Full color super issue, it says. It's pretty awesome. I have not put this on the turntable yet. The vinyl is pink too, or I guess it's kind of pink. I don't know. I guess that's pink.
Whoa, yeah, that's pink.
Well, let me give you an idea what it sounds like. It sounds just like the MP3 that if you go on Spotify.
Joey, are you feeling like bullying Joe and taking that shit or what?
Yeah, Joe, listen, I might take that from you. You know, I'm a big Killers fan, and I stole the cassette from my friend when I was little. But come on,
I know. Right now,
I
I'm
would
angry.
actually like one of those, Joe. Send me one of those. I like that.
I'm really mad with Sonny. He's so mean. What the hell? Anyway, listen. Thank you guys for listening today. This is going to be a good show. Very interesting topic. So I didn't see any other news. I'm still waiting on all the shit I was supposed to get with the concert that they did in Dubai. I was supposed to get some like a T-shirt and I guess a book, and of course it's gonna be. They said late April, early May, so we'll see what happens.
Bruce's live stream.
Huh?
Bruce's live stream.
Oh yeah. That's good.
How was that?
I'm sorry. I did not get a chance to watch that.
Neither.
Yeah. So
Sonny,
Bruce's
tell us what's up.
Yeah, Bruce's live stream it was Friday night. $15 to get it through like meathook.com or something like that. Him and Todd Kearns did a bunch of songs. This was the set list. They started with Coming Home, and it was kind of weird. If you remember the last live stream, there was like Bruce was talking a lot, right? Remember, it's like he must be lonely because he didn't stop talking kind of thing. This was more like pre-recorded and edited a little bit, so that way the songs flowed well, and the whole thing lasted just an hour, but they got 13 songs in.
Oh, cool.
So they opened up with Coming Home, went to Tears Are Falling, which he played a great solo on the acoustic, went to Elvis's That's All Right, then did an outstanding version of Rock Bottom. It's worth $15 just to hear Rock Bottom, to be honest with you. Then went to Hard.
You know how that sounds? Just like the MP3 on Spotify.
Oh, Joe is getting feisty.
Yeah, I know.
Shots fired back across the bow.
Fuck. God bless.
And it hit Bruce for some reason. He didn't even do nothing.
Yeah. He hates me.
Fifth song was A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles, obviously. Then they went to Who Wants to Be Lonely. Then Lisa joins the two of them, and they do Nancy Sinatra's These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Cool.
And then Todd leaves, and Lisa and Bruce do Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Then Todd comes back, and Todd and Bruce did Every Time I Look at You. Behind Blue Eyes, The Who. Dude,
Really?
First of all, I didn't even know that was a Who song. That's how much I know about The Who.
You thought it was Limp Bizkit?
I thought it was the Limp Bizkit song.
I'm listening going, wait a second, I know that song. How the hell do I know that song? That's The Who. I didn't even know. It was great, though. They did a version of the Rolling Stones' Wild Horses. Did Forever. Of course, Bruce killed a solo on acoustic. And then they did Detroit Rock City, which came out really good.
Acoustic.
Yeah. Todd sounded amazing. Like, Todd's voice was on point yesterday.
He's a
Always
beast, man.
is, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
never
right.
bad.
Yeah, dead on. So, yeah, it was worth the $15. I mean, 13 songs, not bad at all.
No, that's
Done
great.
very professionally, very professional.
I just love that he's doing something. Why not? Why not do that?
Yeah, it's cool.
No, I agree 100%. So the next time that happens, Sonny, did you get a chance to post that on our Facebook page?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, so maybe let us know what you guys think. Get ready. You can if you watch this, you can send us your yeah. Now I don't know what I'm going to say. Your opinion of that show.
So I don't
Podcast Rock City 1.
That is the number one.
At gmail.com. Podcast Rock City 1. That's the number one at gmail.com. Review is the word I was looking for. Anyway, all right. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. Pooney. And, the topic of the week is pretty cool. So let's get to the topic of the week.
Podcast Rock City. Topic of the week.
So, Sonny, was it Sonny? Sonny, you messaged us and said, hey, I got a topic. Tell everybody what it's going to be.
Yeah, so there's been some topics floating around between us about somehow getting the Family Tree albums involved a little bit, right? And there's a lot of different ways to probably do that. Ace has more than anybody. So I kind of thought about it. I'm like, okay, well, Smashes came out in 88. So what if we did a bonus CD that we're assuming came out with Smashes, Thrashes, and Hit in 88? Bonus CD is going to have 12 songs from the Kiss Family Tree from albums that got released by Kiss band members between 80 and 88. That's going to take Paul out of the mix. It's going to take Gene out of the mix, right? Because they didn't have anything solo then.
Right.
But the assumption is that, you know what? No really rules. You don't have to pick one from each, none of that. But just use these albums that got released by the Kiss Family Tree between 80 and 88. And those albums are Peter's Out of Control and Let Me Rock You, Ace's Fraley's Comet Second Sighting and Live Plus One, which has a new song on it, Vinny's Vinnie Vincent Invasion, both albums were released in the 80s, right? Self-titled and All Systems Go. And then Mark St. John's White Tiger album that if you don't already have, you would have had to go to YouTube to go find it. So basically what that did was give us about 70 plus songs to choose from to make our 12-song bonus CD.
I will point out
It'll be interesting.
that this is the White Tiger album, and I have owned it for few years, and it's still sealed. So that'll tell you how many songs off this record are on my list.
I have my original vinyl when it came out. I bought it immediately. I remember. Just so quickly, a lot of the comments are saying, Sonny, that you're very low tonight. I'm not sure if you can adjust your volume. Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
Ooh.
Still low?
I hear you a little lower than usual, but a lot of the comments are saying, is Sonny's audio level very low for everyone? I have to turn it up every time he talks, blah, blah, blah. I heard it. I saw it scroll a couple times.
That is really weird.
You seem a little more muffled than usual.
It's that shot, dude. It's got them all fucked up.
Oh shit! Your voice went down.
You're gonna lose your voice, dude. Oh no!
Oh no!
That would be
How about now?
epic.
How about now?
Sounds the same to me.
Sounds the same.
It sounds a little louder to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I took the governor off of it, so hopefully
That's better.
Yeah.
Well, can't you just go into your StreamYard thing, like when you first get in on there, and they got just your mic settings?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Last two comments. Yes, low Pooney and Joey's very loud. That just might be my natural voice.
Okay, so if any of you guys are saying anything good about that White Tiger album, I'm not going to post your comments. And if you say anything about this piece of shit, I'm not going to say anything about it. No, let me tell you.
Don't you dare badmouth that first. That first Vinny album is epic. Let me
tell you, I got Fleischman to autograph it, right? I got Bobby Rock to autograph it. Then Vinnie Vincent autographs across their autographs, which should tell you everything you need to know about that guy.
It doesn't matter if you like him or not. It matters if you like the album.
It's okay. I can do my imitation of it. You ready? I had a guy tell me one time, man, I never knew anybody could play like that. And I'm like, why would they? Anyway.
The thing that gets me is it's so fucking dry. There's not a stitch of delay or reverb on that fucking record. And it's just, it's crazy.
All right.
I think the second one's way better.
I'm not going to lie. I like a couple songs off of it. You're going to find that out.
I think I had the CD because it was in my iTunes library. So I must have the CD somewhere.
Of what?
It's on the side of that highway that they show in Chips.
I didn't throw that one out. I didn't throw that one out.
Just recently, weirdly, both Vinny albums are off Spotify. You guys know, I don't know if you guys listen to Spotify, but both albums have been taken off recently. Yep. They're not on there anymore.
I listened to it the other day.
Go look.
Looking.
And maybe it's back. I looked last week. It wasn't there.
Just All Systems Go is up.
Oh, so maybe just the first one's gone. Huh.
The comments hilarious.
I'll tell you guys this. I think I did just such an awesome imitation of what that record sounds like that I might get a copyright strike off of YouTube.
Possibly.
All right, so we each picked 12 songs. I'll go first. So
are we doing all 12 at once? How are we doing it?
We're going around the circle.
We'll go around the circle.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick my first song off of that for the I have no idea who would sing these. That's very important. Okay, I have no idea who would sing them.
I thought they were just going to be like as is.
Well, these are his rules, right? Yeah, Joe, explain how you went about it. Right, my rules are different than yours, Joe.
Okay, yeah. I mean, these are songs that I think Kiss could have done.
Okay.
I have no idea who is going to sing Boys Are Gonna Rock. So that's my first song. Boys are gonna rock, rock, rock. I'll do it.
Maybe Eric Carr, dude. That'd be awesome. He could wail some shit.
No, that's true.
Yeah, he could kill that.
Robert Dunning is wrong with that comment right there. Okay, I'm just kidding, Robert. It's just we're just having fun. He's gonna kill me. All right, so that was my first. Who wants to go next? Joey's go first. Joey, you're next.
Okay, so the way I went about it was I thought about it more like, okay, Smashes and Thrashes comes out. It's 88, Exposed was out, not that long before that, and they kind of want to celebrate the other members of the family by giving a bonus CD of songs that those bands have already recorded, meaning they take pieces of each of these albums just to kind of give the Kiss fans a taste of what the other members are up to right at this point. Not that they re-recording them, not that Kiss is going to record them. It's just a bonus disc called, Family Tree, Kiss Family Tree, and it just features all the previous band members. And at that point, we're literally only talking about 4 band members. We're talking about Ace, Peter, Vinny, and Mark. So those 4 band members, what are they up to now? That's kind of how I went about it. And to me, the most celebrated band member has got to be Ace. I got to lead off with an Ace track and go with Rock Soldiers.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. That's a good song. I like it.
That's what I did too.
Same song for you?
Yep. Same song, number 1. First track, Rock Soldiers. It's a great way to start a record,
Sure. Who played drums on that track, Joey?
Rock Soldiers? Anton Fig?
Anton.
Oh, did he?
Of course.
I wasn't sure.
Remember when we saw him hold it together at
Hell
was that?
yeah. It started in
crazy.
Indianapolis. It started to fall apart.
and Anton just put it back together.
Yeah, that's
cool.
right. Anton. Yeah, but Anton's amazing.
Anton is incredible.
That's why he plays with Joe Bonamassa now.
I'll be right back, guys. Keep going.
Okay.
Right.
Joey's pizza arrived.
Yeah.
So I had Rock Soldiers. What do you got as your first track, Sonny?
So the approach I took, I'm like, okay, I'm going to assume they would have been Kiss songs if the member would have stayed in, right?
Okay.
Some of this is a little far-fetched because, you get to White Tiger and David Donato. Why would David Donato ever, write a song for a Kiss, blah, blah. I didn't get that deep into it. Okay?
Right.
But so I figured, these would be Kiss songs. And then I actually connected a singer to each one of my songs. And then I sequenced them so it'd actually be an album. And I actually open with Paul singing Shoot You Full of My Love.
Wow. It would be better, I think. Anything Paul does is going to be better than, what was that, Fleischman, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Can you imagine Paul singing "Shoot You Full of My Love" right out of the first CD? It's awesome.
You guys don't like Fleischman? None of you?
Oh, I like Fleischman.
No, I like
I'm
Fleischman.
just saying, I like Paul better, though. Paul's one of my favorite singers of all time, right behind Joey Ramone.
Yeah, I think it's natural for Kiss freaks like us to kind of imagine how those songs would have sounded with either Paul or Gene singing them, versus the tree now brought somebody else that's connected to the tree, that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right. It's pretty amazing. I would have never thought to do this, so that's why you're the brains. Okay, next song. You guys ready? Twisted. I like that song.
I like it.
That's all right.
Twisted.
Who's singing it? Just as is or what?
It really can't. I mean, almost none of these songs I can hear Gene singing. So it's just like,
Have any of you guys read Bobby Rock's book? Did you guys read Bobby Rock's book?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
so many great stories of him recording that first record. It's worth it. Any Kiss fan out there, just to read the stuff of, how he got the gig and him auditioning and driving from Houston. And there's so many great behind the scenes Vinny stories in that book. It's really worth picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's totally cool.
Yeah.
Jody
He's very cool.
Jody and I talked to him. It's like talking to a surfer.
Yeah.
He's so laid back, man. All right, dude. Where to go? I was like,
And if you remember, so there was a couple of days that the expo was going, right? So he met a bunch of people on the first day. He remembered all their names on the second day.
Wow.
So he would go by and say, "Hey, Joe, how you doing? Hey, Sonny, what's going on?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, dude, that's good."
yeah.
Super
I was
cool.
like, as he's walking by me, I'm like, how does that guy from Nelson know who I am? It was weird. It's just... Okay, Joey, what's your second song?
So again, with mine, my rule was kind of, even though I love the Freely, especially the first Freely's Comet record, I absolutely love it. I actually love all the Todd Howard songs, maybe even more than the Ace songs. I didn't pick those songs just because, again, I'm celebrating the family tree. But the first Vinny record is really one of my favorite records of all time. Not even just Kiss. I love that first Vinny record. I actually almost never listen to All Systems Go. I just think the production and the vocals, something about it I don't like. But that first record, almost just about every track I think is killer. And probably my favorite song on the record, I'm going to go with second, Back on the Streets.
Good song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Did he sing that one at the? Vinny sang that one at the
Well, a little
convention.
piece of it,
right?
I think. Yeah.
A little bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Fleischman. You know, Vinny and Fleischman trade vocals on that song on the record, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
He's a great singer, man.
great singer. All those demos back then and that some of that Warrior stuff, great singer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just can't handle that guitar playing, man. It's just so.
Dry.
It for me, it was like there's no feeling. I don't know. But
But
when you
just
grow
the
up at Ace,
solos, but right? Just the solos,
Yeah,
you mean,
yeah,
right?
but- yeah,
the songs
yeah.
are still great. They're super melodic. A lot of the riffs are great. I agree. The solos are ridiculous and over the top, but to me, it doesn't take away from the songs.
yeah, it just take when you grow up an Ace fan, or
Yeah.
even anybody that plays guitar like that, where there's a whole lot of feeling. It's like sometimes and I'm sure I'm wrong on this, but sometimes when I listen to that record, and it is rare, but it feels like he just Vernon Reeded it. Vernon Reed was
Yeah,
known for
of
just
course.
walking in there
Yeah.
going, and then you go to see him live, it's completely different. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. I don't know how anybody can remember that many notes.
Yeah.
It's like, but there's that one song that at the end of it, I picture Paul Stanley walking out and like grabbing him and
the fucking hook. Like,
Yeah, see, I was already into Malmsteen by the time I heard Vinny. So I was kind of used to a little bit of the
Right.
Bumblebee already. And
yeah.
then there's something about Vinny that even when I listened the other day, I'm like, okay, the solo happens. But then I pay attention when the bend of a note happens into a transition of the next Bumblebee. For whatever reason, I remember that transition because that part's catchy, and then it goes back to the Bumblebee again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonny.
like-
Sonny, weirdly enough, I agree with you that his crazy Bumblebee playing still really had some melodic stuff in there that you could really latch onto. It wasn't just. It really wasn't. It's there's part melody in there somewhere.
Another
Very.
fucking copyrights check there. Way to go.
Honey just likes those quarter notes thrown in every so often amongst the 64th.
Perfect,
Yeah.
Joe.
I'm sorry, Joey's. He's getting. Look, it's coming up right now. Joey did copyright. Okay, Jody, what's next?
I actually have a Peter Criss doing Out of Control. Listened to it the other day. I couldn't believe how good it was, man. I think that if Peter's 78 record sounded like songs like Out of Control, like all songs like Out of Control, it'd be that rock record we've been talking about since I've known you. You know what I mean? That we'll never
No.
get.
I don't.
Dude, that song rocks, dude. If Kiss would have done it, it would have smoked. I think it would have. I think Peter sounds great. I think it's got cool drums.
I cannot believe I listened to Out of Control today.
Not that bad. Not as bad as I thought it was. I
Wow.
haven't heard it in at least 15 years, dude. And I was actually kind of surprised.
It was at that moment when I realized Jody fell off the wagon.
You know, back on the sauce,
I'm
boys.
just kidding. Look, the one thing is true. Everybody's opinion is different. I just like screwing with people today. Let's see. Sonny, what's your second song?
So like you said, there was about 70 plus songs you could choose from. About a third of the songs had a chance to make my list. So far, out of the 6 you guys picked, only 1 had a chance. Some of those I had already written off. And here's what I did, Joe, is I'm like, all right, I got to listen to this piece of shit Out of Control. So I would listen to it for like the song for about 50 seconds, go, oh, they ain't got no shot, skip. They ain't got no shot, skip. They ain't got no shot, skip. Like, I'm not putting myself through pain if it's got no shot. But one of the things I was trying to do was give songs to Paul and Gene to sing, right? So my second song is also a Vinny song, and Gene's going to do Heavy Pettin'.
Sounds like a Gene song.
That sounds
Yeah, I
like
was
a
gonna
Gene
say.
song.
Totally. I like this comment that Glenn Bennett says, man, that solo at the end of Animal is still playing since he played it on the album in the 80s.
Remember we played that live on our radio show, and I thought that it was skipping.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the hell is really going on with this thing? Yeah, that's how I felt about that. All right, so I did pick a Peter song off of that record, and I like, here we go, Some Kind of Hurricane.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, to me that one sounds very early Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been too easy for me to pick that Words song. I saw him perform that
I was
live.
going to say, you saw him do that one live, right?
Yeah, and it would have been too easy to pick that. So that's a good song. But listen, okay, Joey.
Yeah, I went with a Peter song in this slot too. I went with "You Better Run" off Out of Control. Again, I didn't want to. If I picked all my favorite songs, there's a good chance none of these Peter songs would have made it. And I do love Peter, but I don't love Out of Control or Let Me Rock You. The first Frehley's Comet record, especially, and the Vinny record, I absolutely adore both of those. So I really could have made a record out of just those two, but I wanted to throw a little bit of Peter in. I even threw a Mark St. John in. I wanted to represent everyone just a little bit. So I went with You Better Run off of Out of Control.
Does it go like this? You better run. You better hide. All of a sudden, Pat Benatar popped into my head. She's much more fun to look at. Who's next? Jody.
I thought Joey was after you.
Oh,
yeah, I just went.
You just went.
I'm confused. I have Insane by Ace.
Oh, that's my next one.
Classic.
That's my next one. That's a really good song. The video's cool too.
Yeah, much like Joey, I could have made the whole thing Ace songs, and
me too.
I didn't want to, so I had to mix up a few, but no White Tiger at all. And I thought Sonny said we weren't using "Let Me Rock You," so I didn't even think about that record.
Oh yeah, we were using that one.
Were we? I thought you said something like we're going to use Out of Control and fuck that other piece of shit. I thought that's what you said.
And then I think I said, but we got to use it anyway.
Okay, I must have heard that part.
Joey loves Peter. Joel Hoffman's full of jokes today. Way to go, Joel. No, it's true though.
I do love me some Peter.
Yes,
but I actually I like his
heard.
78 solo record better than any of his other releases.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Man, the comments are coming in now. So hot, I can't even keep up. Sonny.
All right, so my first song was a Paul sang song. My second was Gene. There was no way I could make Peter third. I'm making Ace third, and we're going with Into the Night.
Nice.
Great song.
Awesome
Classic.
song. Yeah. The video is good too. It's, it's just, I
could have been on Crazy Nights, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Can you imagine Ace singing on Crazy Nights album? It just seems like it would be so weird.
Yeah.
It would be weird.
Okay, so my next one was Insane. Joey.
I'm gonna go with another Ace track. I didn't pick it just because it's the only song on that record, but I really liked this song, especially when it first came out. I was so excited to hear a new Ace song. Words Are Not Enough. Love it. Love the keyboards. It's just a fun track. I was, again, when that album, the Alive Plus 4 came out, or Alive Plus 1, the Alive Plus 4 is the video, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah, I was just, it's probably doesn't hold weight after all these years, but because it was the first song after that first record, I played it to death. I remember when it came out. I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
What do you guys think about this comment here from Brad? Into the Night was the wrong first single for Ace's comeback.
I would have done Rock Soldiers first.
I think Kiss fans want Rock Soldiers first, but the rock and roll Billboard community would want it Into the Night first.
Yep,
It worked. I mean, it did work.
Here's why I disagree, Brad. Looking back, yeah, you can say Rock Soldiers is the stronger track. It's more raw. It's more Kiss. But Kiss is dead. You know, we're talking Asylum Kiss at this time. We're talking Bon Jovi and all these bands are coming out. Ace is trying to do something melodic and poppy. Nobody wants to hear Rock Soldiers at this point. They want to hear, you know, You Give Love a Bad Name and that type of stuff. They don't want to hear this heavy rock stuff like Rock Soldiers.
Maybe.
Point.
I mean, they did play the shit out of Into the Night on MTV. I remember seeing that all the time. It was great. I just like Rock Soldiers would be better just because it says Ace is back and he told you so.
Yeah,
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I mean, I remember I heard that, and I think Into the Night. I think it was on the radio like before it was released, like the night before, like at midnight or something. I stayed up and recorded it on my cassette, and I remember loving Rock Soldiers. And then when I heard that Into the Night was the video, I was surprised.
It's a cool video, though, man. I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
it was cool to see Ace. It was so weird to not have the Les Paul, you know. Very strange.
Yeah, that was really strange too. I remember the just
Washburn.
Yeah. Who's next? Jody?
Yep. I got another one that Joey had, and I think we probably all have this one. It's Back on the Streets, but I got Paul Stanley singing it. I've always wanted to hear his version because he did record it, right? I would love to hear that. So, yeah. So in my version, they got the Paul singing it. And it's going to be dope.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's a great one. Can you imagine Paul wailing it out, though, in those times? What's that, like 86 or something, 87? He would have fucking killed it, dude.
And he would have had the pipes for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been sweet.
Frehley, you guys would know this better than I. Frehley's Comet's first record and the Vinny record, same year?
No, Frehley's after.
Really?
Comes out in 86, Comet came out in 87.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Seems like it was
way to
the
be
other
on
way
top
around.
of things, Sonny.
Yeah, I would have guessed it was the other way around too, Jody.
Yeah, it's just memories. I think I got the Vinny one later or something.
I was in high school when Vinny's came out.
Yeah, because there was that story about, Vinny's came out 86, 88, right? So 1 and 2. Comet came out in 87, and then they were trying to push him into the studio to pump out another record because it actually did well. That's where the Live Plus One thing came out earlier in 88, and then Second Sighting came out later in 88. But, you know, Todd and those guys are like, we can't even find Ace. Like, we don't even know where the hell he is.
He's playing cards somewhere.
The Todd songs on Second Sighting are incredible. They're great.
They are.
All of them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Sonny.
All right, so I got to get a Peter song in. I had a hell of a time picking a Peter song. I'm just going to be on both of those albums are brutal. And even though this is not the best version of this song, in my opinion, at least it has Vinny tied to it too, so I picked Tears. And Peter would sing it.
Okay.
To me, the best version of that song is John Waite. John Waite kills that song.
Yeah. I agree.
But I wanted to get Peter in there somehow.
Yep, that's what she said.
Breaking news. He doesn't make another appearance.
Let's see. So I am next. What did I put down? Oh, I had Breakout. Now, to be fair, it's on a Kiss record, sort of. But Breakout, I love that. And here's how I feel about this song. It's going to be really hard to beat how Todd sings that song, even with Paul Stanley.
Blasphemy, dude.
Oh, God. Yeah, do I get the... all right, sorry.
When I see you, I'm going to hit your wrist with a fucking ruler.
Oh, you're
Catholic school style.
You're talking the Ace Breakout. I thought you were talking the Vinny Breakout.
No. Ace Breakout.
Oh, okay.
I think
it wasn't on a Kiss record in 88 yet either. Because that didn't come out till, 91
or
whatever?
That's a good point. So now I'm even more right.
Don't you love it?
Yeah. So then we hear Ace and Eric Carr playing it instead of Bruce and Eric Carr. I think sounds pretty like a good idea. Yeah. Joey.
One of my favorite Vinny riffs, Shoot You Full of Love. It's just obviously a great lyric too, of course, but the opening riff is so great. It's again, I know I'm probably in the minority of this. I absolutely love that first Vinny record. There's not one bad song on it.
That's hilarious.
Lee McCormick.
Lee's a fucking really cool dude, man. I hope I see you this year, Lee.
Yeah,
Lee,
yeah,
if that
yeah.
would have counted, it would have made my list. That's for sure.
He asked if Peter's version of This Bud's For You would fit.
It's great.
If you guys haven't heard that, you need to go on YouTube and just type in. It's like Paul Stanley Folgers, Peter Chris Budweiser.
It says it all.
Yep. And let's see. Okay, Jody, you're next.
I have a Vinnie Vincent track, and it's off All Systems Go, and it's That Time of Year. I always thought that was a really good song, man. I even like it just as is with Mark Slaughter singing it. It's killer. But I'd probably stick Paul on it just for kicks, you know. Maybe Gene. Maybe Gene. Can you imagine Gene singing that one? It's a little too high for him, probably.
Yeah, I can't imagine Gene doing that.
Yeah, that would be a tough one.
He could like pull out his Naked City voice at the end there when he gets really high, you know, or Always With You or Always Near You. He gets super high on that one, dude. So he can get up there if he wants to.
Yeah, Gene has a deceptively high voice.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
I watched the Never Too Young to Die again the other day because Amber hadn't seen it, and it was on like one of those Roku channels, and she was like tripping out when they showed his tits. You know, like at the end when they come out. It's hilarious.
What was his name in that again?
Velvet Ragnar or something.
Right? Yes.
Something like, you know, he's using lyrics from Spit in that song that he sings in the club. He's talking about how he's got no manners, he's not too clean and all this shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Trippy.
If you go online, you could also find that the outfit he wore is identical to the one that Linda Carter wore.
And I Was Made for Loving You.
When she danced with Kiss, because Paul Stanley and Peter Criss and Ace Frehley, you never knew they could dance like that until you watched that show.
Now, that can't be a coincidence, right? It just can't be.
No, I think he tracked it down.
But do you think that? But that can't even be Gene's call on that movie. Gene doesn't have any say in what he's wearing in that movie, probably.
I'm telling you right now, he was probably sitting at home one day and looked at Linda Carter and said, one day I know I can wear that dress and look even better.
I'm hotter than Linda Carter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since I'm never going to get Linda Carter.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah. Trippy little coincidences within that movie. And Stargrove.
I haven't seen it in so long.
I was just going to ask you, Jody, what channel? Because I have to watch. I haven't seen that
think
probably
it's
in
on,
20 years.
It might have been on Amazon Prime, or it was either that or Peacock, or what's the other one?
I'll search for it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on there somewhere.
John Stamos, right?
Yeah, Stamos.
Yeah.
Vanity. She looks good too, boy.
I have it on DVD. I watch it every once
Do
in a while.
you? We did I hadn't seen it since we did that review of it like a couple years ago. And it's good, dude. It's the best Gene movie, I think.
I remember liking it. I liked Wanted Dead or Alive too, but I like that one.
I like that one too.
Wanted Dead or Alive is
Runaway is pretty good too.
Runaway. All right, who's next? Sonny.
All right, so my fifth song. So in my story, what happens from 80 to 88 is Peter shows up sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't show up. So Eric is always on call. Okay, so that's why Eric is singing a song, because it's like, well, we wanted Peter to sing, but he didn't show up. So I guess, Eric, you're singing this song. And Eric is going to sing Vinnie Vincent's version of Breakout.
Okay.
I can see that working.
Yeah, maybe so. It's really hard for me because I listen to some of these records some of the times, but I listen to the Ace stuff way more than the Vinny stuff. It's just
who doesn't?
But Joe,
I listen to the Vinny stuff more.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
What were you gonna say, Joey?
All of the Ace stuff, or just these three albums we're talking about?
And
maybe Trouble Walking too.
Yeah, I have almost all his records, I think.
But do you
So-
listen to the new ones often, like Anomaly and?
Yeah, I do. I'll
Really?
Put,
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't.
I have them on vinyl, so I like to rotate through things and just try things out. As much as I love Kiss and I'll put it on, I have a lot of other bands, but if I go, hey, look, I haven't really listened. It's like different when I was a kid and Crazy Nights came out, and I put on side 1 and I put on side 2 and then I put on side 1 and I put it.
Right.
I've listened to them over and over. These other records come out, I try to keep giving them chances.
Here's a question I had. I had a discussion with one of my buddies the other day. So, you know when you always say you love an album or a song because of the age you started listening to it. Like I'm obsessed with the Vinny record and the first Release Comet record because I was 10 years old when they came out and I was so impressionable. Anything could, even the White Tiger album, I ran out and bought it right away. So I love that stuff. But now as an adult, I can't love I have never loved a record like I loved back then. But in the same sentence, I can love a movie that much. I've liked movies as an adult just as much as, obviously Star Wars and stuff I was obsessed with as a kid, but I love movies or even TV shows as an adult just as much as a kid, but music I can't. Why do you think that is?
You're not listening to the right stuff, dude.
And I'm absolutely opposite.
Wow.
I cannot. I can enjoy a new movie. There's no way I can watch it 45 times like I've done Crocodile Dundee.
Right.
Or
Right.
230 times like Tin Cup. Like there's not a single movie out there right now.
Oh
that
man,
would do
I
that.
love Tin Cup.
Yeah, I love
But
Tin
the
Cup
new
too.
Heat record, I've heard the new Heat record 90 times. I've heard the new Eclipse record 200 times probably. I love some of that new stuff. It attaches.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like that first Intruder record, I've probably listened to 700 times.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Easily.
That first album, I've listened to it 50 times probably ever
Yeah,
since.
easy.
Yeah, easy.
You need to check that shit out, Joey. You'll love it.
It's
Yeah,
so
I don't know
funny
any.
you
I don't
guys-
even know what the hell you guys are talking about.
I'll send you some
You
links.
guys are.
Yes.
I'm having this. You guys are here talking about these awesome records that you're listening to, and I'm envisioning Linda Kozlowski's ass right before she gets attacked. The alligator.
When she has the canteen around her neck,
Hell, my
and the
God.
canteen gets pulled.
That was, I think, the first time I ever saw a thong. I remember being like, I probably was like,
that Crazy Night. You saw it?
I don't know. I was probably in the movie theater going, that bitch is naked. I'm just
Joe's like,
right in the theater, Pee Wee Herman style.
Eyes of Love, Eric Carr. I think we're using ones that were officially released.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah, because
But
I
that's a
would
great
have
one.
Sword and Stone. I would have put in,
Yeah.
or even that the Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that band that that dude was at Rockin' Pod? They covered that Eric Carr song. Can't remember what that band was. You remember that like about a year ago, 2 years ago?
Had to have
Remember
been
that?
2 years ago because I don't remember.
The dude that looked like Andrew Wood. You know who I'm talking about? He was like running around the stage in like leather pants and shit.
Damn, I don't remember this.
I can't remember his name, dude, but if you told me, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's it. But yeah, they did a cover of it. His band, whatever they're called. Yeah,
All right,
Lipstick
yeah,
Generation.
I'll tell you-
Brad's got it.
There it is. That's
Oh, yeah,
it right there.
Yeah,
So
that dude looks like
Joey-
Andrew Wood.
To answer your question, because Bisto Blanco ends up on that list for me too, because I've listened to a lot of Bisto Blanco. But all four of those examples, I saw them live and they were outstanding.
Yeah, it makes a big
And
difference.
that's what got me in.
Yeah,
So
it's hard
maybe-
now though.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm next, right? I
Mm,
picked Juvenile Delinquent. Do
Yeah,
you
good
think
song.
you think that Paul would have allowed
Say
I don't
that
know.
Joe bad. No.
what?
Say that Joe bad. No, Paul does not allow that.
Nah,
I
Paul's
agree.
like the soup Nazi back then, man. And accent great Gene songs that are on the vault and shit. You know, it's crazy. He wouldn't let that one pass.
That's really crazy the way that worked out. Joey.
I got a song that was picked already, "Into the Night" by Ace. Super melodic. I know it's a cover, but it's super melodic. It's just a great song. When I heard, I love the guitar solo, the outro guitar part. So cool.
Yeah, rules. I don't think anyone's picked this one yet, but I'm pretty sure Sonny's gonna have it somewhere on here's the list at least. But I got Stranger in a Strange Land. Ace.
Good one.
Shit rules.
Yeah, there's not very many songs off that first, second, or maybe even the third album that are bad.
Especially the first one, man.
Oh,
I
the
played that
first
shit
one
to
is
death.
First one is just about perfect. It really is.
Yeah.
Dolls.
Oh, I love Dolls.
I like Dolls too, man.
You'll hear it on my list later.
Oh,
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I believe that's his daughter singing in the background. When you listen on headphones, you can hear her singing. It's totally cute. It's pretty cool that Ace did something like that.
Yeah.
Joey.
No, me? No, Jody
No,
just
it's you.
went.
It's
Yeah,
you,
Jody-
Joe.
It's Sunny.
Oh,
Oh,
it's Sonny.
Sonny, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so
We're all confused, dude.
Ace comes in and says he's been working with this guy, Todd Howarth. They wrote some stuff. Paul heard it and goes, yeah, I can sing that one. Time ain't running out.
Right on.
Paul would kill that song.
Kill it.
lady.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All day long.
Again, those Todd songs on both of those records are
Oh, it's over
So
now.
good.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It's over now is goddamn perfect.
Look, no joke. It's Over Now is my next song.
Hmm.
That is a great song.
I don't see Ace singing that one, Lee. Some of those Todd ones with Ace singing, I don't know, man.
nah. Yeah, listen again. You're talking. Time frame is so important here. You're talking 87. So the general public, and I was one of those kids, even though I was a Kiss freak. Now I'm listening to Bon Jovi and Def Leppard and Cinderella and all these other bands. I don't, even though I'm loving the Ace songs because it's Ace and Ace could do no wrong, the Todd Howard songs are what my ear wants to hear. It's the power ballads now. It's the 80s higher vocals. It's really what was more commercially successful back then.
Yeah,
totally.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I was standing next. I know how Jody felt about Todd Howarth. We stood next to each other. We watched him perform. At the end, what'd you say?
It's like, damn, dude, I'm sold. I never saw Frehley's Comet back in the day. I just didn't get to. They even played here, and I didn't even know about it until it was over. So I missed out on seeing them back in the day. But yeah, man, at that wherever we were when that happened, I was like, holy shit, man. Todd can really fucking do this shit. Still can do it. Like,
He still can
20,
sing.
30 years later or whatever. He was
Yeah.
slaying shit, dude. It was so badass.
It was amazing.
And I
Okay.
think we got a hankering of what it would have sounded like when Ace did Hide Your Heart. Like if he does, It's Over Now or Time Ain't Running Out like that. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, dude, really?
Yeah. I mean, Ace has got
Nah.
kind of a
He's
unique
a unique,
voice.
yeah. Ace does what he does really well.
Right,
Ace's
yeah.
solo album is perfect. I would never want to hear a Todd song on Ace's solo album.
Right.
But as you get into the late 80s there, it's different. Music is changing. Ace can't sing that stuff.
Right.
No. Yeah. Joey, you're next.
What was your last pick, Joe?
It's Over Now.
Oh yeah. I am all right. So here's my White Tiger song. And again, I don't love the record more so than the songs. The production is god awful on it, which really makes it unlistenable to me. It's brutal. Even for back then, back then especially, you needed good production to even be taken seriously. And this thing sounds like a paper bag. It's really bad. But there are a couple good songs. The singer is another acquired taste. He has this weirdly high, annoying voice, but sometimes he's cool. I don't even remember his name. Does anyone remember his name?
David Donato, right?
Donato, yeah. And his brother was the bass player, I think, right?
Yeah, he was the Black Sabbath guy, I think.
Really?
It says
Yeah.
Michael Norton.
Oh,
No, that's the bass player.
the bass player is Mark St. John's brother. That's what it is.
Mark
Yeah.
St. John's brother. Right.
Yeah,
Right. So I have Live to Rock off the White Tiger record. It's a decent song. It's a fun, at this time, one of those anthemic type songs. It's to me there's a couple listenable tracks. It's the better one of the listenable tracks on this record. And I did want to represent, like I said, I wanted to kind of have Kiss Family Tree, Where Are They Now? And you have to throw a Mark song on there. So That's my Mark song.
Right. What do you guys think about this comment from Thomas Malone Jr.? What if Eric did sing Black Diamond at the end of Smashes? What do you think? I think it'd be cool. I'd rather have him do Young and Wasted, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, when I heard Eric sing it on Animalize for the first time live uncensored, it blew my mind. So Eric could do no, even Beth, I loved it. I know it's sacrilege to say it. Eric could do no wrong for me.
Were there 2 White Tiger records? I didn't know that.
One, but yeah, they changed their name to White Lion.
No,
No,
Joe. Yeah, a lot better than.
Remember they released something called Mark St. John Project? I don't think it was 2 White Tiger albums, actually.
Well, Mark even joined up with Peter for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's crazy.
Wouldn't that have been fun to see even in the 80s at some point? Peter, Mark, Ace, Vinny kind of all do something together and just to kind of rival what it would have been so much fun.
That'd be cool.
They could. Who would have played bass?
Give Mark the bass.
Yeah. Calm him down a bit with his weird, like, Mickey Mouse hands.
Cramp hands. Okay. Jody, you're next.
Okay. I have a Todd song, Calling to You, man. One of my favorites. The song is like a hit. Should have been a hit.
Super hit. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that story? How that song is basically like, it's just like a reach out from Cheap Trick. And like Todd was working with Cheap Trick at that time. So it's like, there's some.
Well, is it the original title to that song called Megaforce, I think?
Yeah.
But they changed it because of the label and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Todd was in a band. I think the song, was called Megaforce. It's not exactly the same, but that thing is like, I think, 6 to 7 years older than the Ace release.
There's a demo of that version out there. I've heard it.
I haven't heard that. I'd like to hear that. I'll have to dig that up.
I have
it on
YouTube. CD somewhere. Yeah. I have it on CD somewhere. Yeah.
Cool.
It's the same thing except the chorus. I think the chorus is the only thing that's different.
This song's great.
I agree. That might have been my first favorite song on that record when I first got it. That was the song that and Something Moved was like, wow, these are incredible.
Something Moved always reminds me of Costanza. Jerry, something moved. It's down there.
The band was 707. Yeah, Tuck's right.
707. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
You ever notice how the comments always know way more than than us?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all, especially Tuck. He's sitting right in front of his computer right now, Googling everything. He's cheating.
That's a good point. It's much like Sonny does during trivia.
Oh
yeah.
Shit. I'm just kidding. Tuck knows. He's a man. Let's see.
Sonny's up next.
Yeah, mine's easy. I had Insane. Ace doing it.
Yeah.
Classic
song. Mine. My next one is Destiny. Nobody's
is it Peter Criss song?
That's that disco song from Let Me Rock You.
What'd you say?
It's like a disco song.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it, actually.
Yeah, I didn't mind that song. And that concludes our Peter Criss songs for the night. Joey.
One of the heaviest Ace songs on the first record, Love Me Right. Great groove. Anton is slaying it as always. It's just so good. It's just so cool. Great riff. Ace at his best, doing what Ace does good.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, agree. Jody.
I have It's Over Now. I had to have a ballad in there somewhere. So that's the one.
Yep.
Sonny, what you got? We already talked about that song.
All right. So my next one, I got Back on the Streets, but I have both Paul and Eric doing the vocal. So Eric's doing Vinny's part.
Okay.
Paul said, "Vinny, shut up. You're not singing. Shut up. Go over there." And he had Eric sing.
But why? Vinny sings it so good. Why wouldn't they give Vinny the damn vocal?
Because Paul's trying to keep the man down.
Yeah.
He wants to make sure he is in charge.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, it's really what they did to Eric in the 80s. That's the same thing. They did that to Eric in the 80s.
Yeah. And they had to do it to Vinny because he wrote all the fucking songs on the records. So they were like, dude, you can't do everything. This is our band. You know what I mean?
But I, as much as maybe this is, people might look down on this, I would have loved to see Vinny sing on Lick It Up. How good would that have been? Even just having Back on the Streets on Lick It Up with him and Paul trading the vocals, and you'd be like, well, who the hell is singing that part? Because I didn't know that was Vinny on the Vinnie Vincent album for years. I just thought it was, a different octave they were singing, and he just shot up after that. I had no idea it was a different singer.
Yeah. Yeah, Vinny's great, dude. I would think it would have been sweet if he could have sang a little bit here and there. But, whatever.
Who's next?
You are.
Son of a dick.
Son of a dick.
Let's see. Oh, I have Love Kills.
Like,
yeah, that's the whole Freddy Krueger thing.
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's a great fucking song, man.
The video's interesting too.
Yeah.
I think they were on MTV and to promote that, and I want to say Vinny was like
Vinny had a fucking sweater on, right? He had like a Freddy sweater.
I remember that now. That's pretty crazy.
That's cool.
Joey.
I got to go one more Peter song. I got to give Peter a little more love. It was already picked. I got to go with Tears. It's a great song. Peter sings it great. I wanted to do something off both of his albums just to give him a little taste on this compilation. So I went with Tears.
Cool.
Respectable. I like that one.
Jody.
I got the Costanza classic, Something Moved. It's down there.
Shrinkage.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the only I know that reference.
I've shifted.
And he doesn't even know it from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Aww. That's okay. The truth hurts. It always does. Sonny.
All right, so Gene only sings 2 songs on my album. The first one was Heavy Pettin'. The second one's Deeper and Deeper.
Another Simmons lyric right out of the book.
There's no way Vinny writes that and Gene's like, dibs.
Yeah.
Vinny, you know what this song needs? It needs me.
Me.
Me. My next song is We Got Your Rock. Right here. Okay.
The crotch chop.
Yeah. That's a great song, man. That's a song Kiss could do.
Yeah, totally. Who would sing it, though? Gene or Paul? Or would Ace?
Ace sings it.
Okay.
Joey.
Yeah, almost started the record with this. I think Joe started his with this. Boys Are Gonna Rock. Great song. Obviously crazy video. Just a fun track. I remember this was one of my first discs, compact discs that I ever bought. And Boys Are Gonna Rock. I remember when I first bought my discs, I was so excited because all of my records, every record that I owned, scratched, skipped. I used to stack them 10 high and play them. Everything was terrible shape. I still have all of them. When compact disc came out, I remember showing my friends, look, you can't even scratch these things. And I would literally scratch them with like a coin or something. Yeah. And I learned the hard way. Boys Are Gonna Rock never played on my disc again. I scratched it and it never played. Yeah.
Damn.
It would skip right to the track too.
The only way Boys makes it this album is Paul goes to Nevinson and says, I want you to take every second, fourth, and sixth note out of the solo and make that listenable.
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty good. Jody.
Okay, I have Into the Night, another one. Yeah, obviously you're gonna have it on there somewhere. So fucking good.
Yeah, really great song. Sonny.
I got one nobody's picked yet. Paul is going to be handed No Substitute.
Okay.
He's doing
I like it. That's a good one.
Yeah, I can dig that.
My next one is Into the Night. Of course, that's going to be on everybody's list, and
it's fantastic.
It really is.
Ace is really good at doing covers. He's like Joan Jett, you know what I mean?
And I also think maybe that's why he released that single first, too. It was a tried and true thing. He did it with New York Groove. He said, let me go with another one by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have even, it was probably even a label thing. Everyone always overthinks stuff. Ace doesn't even have say probably right there. The label says, here's what we're releasing first.
Yeah.
All right, my next song, again, over the years, All Systems Go really doesn't hold up for me anymore. The first record blows it away. But one of the really good songs on it, I think Jody had it before that time of year. Great song.
That is a great one, man.
Yeah.
I think that's the best song on that record.
I agree.
Jody.
I have my second favorite song on that record. Up next, I got Love Kills.
With the
Yeah.
To me, those are really the only two songs that hold up. All the other
me
songs seem really cheesy, and even Mark Slaughter's vocals bother me a lot on that record.
They kind of bother me too. I've never been a fan of high vocals by anyone. You know what I mean?
But Fleischman's was just as high. It's just a nicer tone. It's different. I mean, I like Slaughter's stuff, and Slaughter was a little bit easier to process. The ones on that record just don't seem like they're produced very well.
Yeah. It's because they spent all this time fucking with the drum machines and shit. You know? It's horror stories from Bobby Rock are crazy, man.
Oh my God. I would have punched Vinny right in the face.
Totally.
Yeah, I love that. He gets a call and he's like, oh, yeah, you got to come back and record it. I already finished. What are you talking about?
Right.
To a click track. And it was perfect. But yeah, let's do it again. Why not? So fucked up.
I could have never made it in a big band. It would have been like
Not with Vinnie Vincent anyway.
No, anyway. Sonny.
All right, so my second to last one, I'm giving Mark St. John some love. Really, the only song I can stomach off that White Tiger album is Rock Warriors. And I'm thinking Eric can probably sing it, and it'll be just as good as Young Wasted. The song won't be as good, but the vocal will be as good.
Yeah. I haven't heard any of those songs since like 1988, dude. I found that record in the used bin for $4.
I don't think there are any. I don't think they're on any streaming sites, right? I don't think it's on Spotify or anything, right?
I wouldn't imagine.
You guys think I should open it and try it out?
No.
The production doesn't sound any better.
If I I could be totally wrong. Someone will know. I feel like they remastered that record a couple years ago. I remember reading it because I remember how bad that production was. I think they remastered it. I bet you it's remastered on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Produced by Mark St. John.
There's at least 15 people out there that are stoked.
And they're all watching right now.
Right.
We're all here. Okay. That was Sonny, right? I am up next.
Last picks.
Say what now?
Last be our last song, right?
Yep.
Oh, I thought we said 12.
Yeah, this is 12.
You already said 11 of them.
Did I?
The 11 you said.
Holy crap.
Do you have a list, Joe, or are you just kind of picking them out of thin air?
No, I have a list. I had a list, but I thought I had.
Are they numbered?
No. Okay.
This happens every time, Joe.
Yeah.
My last song. All right, I have 3 to pick from now, so now I'm screwed. I'm gonna go with "Stranger in a Strange Land." You want to know what I picked it over?
What?
Okay, "Stranger in a Strange Land" over "Back on the Streets" and "That Time of Year." This is where Jody goes.
I don't know, man. I like "Stranger in a Strange Land." It's a good one.
Yeah. It's an underrated song from that record,
Yeah,
I think. Most people
a
don't
ripper.
talk about that. Yep.
Yeah, I like that one.
Speaking of that record, I'm going to end it with, and again, I think this is quintessential Ace. I love it. Dolls.
Love that song, man. I
love it
remember
too.
when I got the cassette and I put it in, I remember thinking that has got to be his daughter. I haven't ever looked in the liner notes to see if it is Monique.
Yeah,
It's Monique. And, it's really amazing because you hear her little giggle and all that. And you're like, that's the little girl from the People magazine that he's holding her as a baby,
Crazy.
Yeah.
And now she's on a record. Just one of those things that's really good. Somebody posted earlier that they think that her little laugh reminds them of God of Thunder, which is kind of true when you think about it.
Yeah.
Dude, whenever... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, when I was like in, I think like 6th grade, I had this like English class where we had to like write poetry all the time. and I never had shit, so I just plagiarized Kiss tunes and Ace Frehley tunes and Alice Cooper tunes, and one of the ones that I like plagiarized was Dolls, and they made me fucking get up and read it in front of the whole class, and only one that knew who it was Clinton from my old Strange Ways show, and I got like an A and shit from the Dolls lyrics.
He didn't rat you out?
Nope, of course not.
He would never rat.
Fucking,
Could you imagine Jody gets up?
I love my dolls. You must believe me.
Oh, no, I'm going to do this better. Our love is a bed of nails. Love is good on a bed of nails. I lay you down, and when all else fails, I'll drive you like a hammer on a bed of nails. Ow, 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 ow.
Man, we should do it. We should do a whole show where we say lyrics, like poetry, like we're in the 8th grade.
Right. It'd be like that Shatner shit.
This is yes.
Oh yes.
That's a show.
Dude, I also got an A for Teenage Frankenstein by Cooper. And the teacher made a point to say how he liked the line about I got a brain a la carte. He liked that line. Yeah. Mr. Kinsella.
I love cutting corners like that, Jody. I would have
loved to have been in that classroom for that.
Yeah, Clinton would do the same shit, but he never had to stand up and like read his. I don't know. I got ripped off.
I keep getting Cooper stuck in my head now. What was it? I'm your gun. Pull my trigger, I get bigger, and then I'm lots of fun. I'm your gun. I'm your gun.
I sometimes think that guy maybe really knew these songs. He was just trying to be a dick and make me do it in front of the class. You know what I mean?
But why would he give you an A still?
I don't know. Because I had to suffer through it. Because I hate public speaking, dude.
There's no way a teacher knew Dolls.
Yeah.
Now, class, we're going to have little Jody Have Not come up here, and he's going to read his poem, Cold Ethel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I love the dead and shit.
Who's next?
Jody's last pick.
Jody.
My last pick's coming off Live Plus One, and I thought that maybe Kiss would like to throw it back to a classic era, and I got the live version of Rip It Out.
Nice.
Because, I mean, 78 solo record is the shit. And, show it some love.
Yeah,
yep.
I agree.
Kiss do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
McCormick got sent to the principal's office in 5th grade for playing Heaven's on Fire for music show and tell.
Nice.
What's wrong with that?
Burn, dude.
Yeah. I want to say that Karen had some friends that in high school that did a dance to Heaven's on Fire, and I think they were told not to, and they did it anyway. And they got in trouble as well. That's just pretty funny. That song, Heaven's on Fire, get you sent to the principal's office. It's, can you imagine that? Take it off. Take it off. Oh,
I got
like
suspended for this is my Kiss jacket from the grammar school. I got suspended for wearing this. I went
to hotter than hell or something.
No, I went to a Catholic grammar school and they thought it was a little bit too, not good for you with your uniform. You can't wear that. I'm like, it's my jacket. What do you mean I can't wear it? If you wear it, you're suspended. Okay, I came in the next day. I had it on. Go home. I said, okay, I go home. Great.
Yeah, and watch Gilligan's Island and reruns.
Exactly
right. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
I had to go to the principal's office one time for wearing a "To Hell with the Devil" shirt, and they made me turn it inside out the rest of the day because it said "hell" on it.
So ridiculous.
It's like, are you serious? Yeah.
When I was in high school, somebody lit some fireworks in the cafeteria, and there was a bunch of us sitting at a table, and they busted the guy wearing GHS Boomers t-shirt because it had fireworks on it. I was like, this has got to be the craziest coincidence ever.
That's great.
For some guitar strings,
he had to explain these aren't real fireworks, man. They're strings, and he didn't get in trouble.
Wow.
I didn't get in trouble. I was an A student. Sorry.
Yeah, something tells me that's true.
I could see Pooney being a real nerd in school.
I was too, though, man. I was an A student.
I graduated too young, so I couldn't really. I was always scared to get in trouble.
But did you back then? Were you cheating like you do at trivia? Did you have to? Did you?
No, I'll tell you what he was doing.
There was no Google back then, man.
He had female teachers, and he was giving them lap dances in between class. That's what
Yeah,
was
the
funny.
"I love you" thing, like on Raiders. He's like,
Raiders. Yep, close their eyes.
He was giving them the Poonie pump.
the Pootie pump.
I love the Poonster. All right, he's last, right? Let's go.
Yeah, so my it is 1988, and Joey picked it earlier, but I close it out with Ace doing "Words Are Not Enough." That song is so chart worthy. 88.
Oh, yeah.
Put a Kiss moniker on it. Love it.
Yeah, classic.
You know, I in all honesty, this was fun. These are just things that there are songs that we talked about today that we have never talked about in 830,000 shows that we've done. I have never held this record.
And we'll never again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a rough one, dude.
I really think that I need to listen to it.
Mark's hair is got to look. Bring it closer, Joey. It's so bad. Look at Mark's hair.
Yeah. It's,
And
then
all their hair is even.
House of Lords basically stole that look for.
Right.
Yeah. It was a
so that means Gene actually liked this record and gave it to House of Lords.
Yeah. I just wish his big inflatable hand was on there.
So Tim Rollins, no, Girl Can't Dance. We're not doing any demos. So he wrote the Girl Can't Dance from Ace Pop Perfection. Oh, I think we did. Did we do a whole show on the Ace demos one time?
Yes.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
All those Ace demos from the early 80s are classics. Love all that stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we were going with released material.
Yeah. All right. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Make sure that you join us next week, 5:00, right here, wherever you're listening or watching. But we're going to be live. If you're listening to this in your car and you don't have a chance to join us live, that's fine. We love you. Anyway, thank you very much for downloading and playing us every week. Jody, what do you have to add?
It's just sad. Thanks for listening, everyone. And yeah, keep doing that. That's fun.
Absolutely. Sonny.
If you're looking for a way to punish yourself today, go to an album called Let Me Rock You and click on a song called First Day in the Rain, and you will be duly punished.
I'm a little off today, and
Today.
but I'm really off today, and I think I'm figuring out that the problem is that everybody is in a weird space.
Yeah, we're all like jumbled.
Yeah.
I'm in Joey's
thing.
spot.
I think
Joey's
because
in Sonny's
Jody was
spot.
in and then he left, right?
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Joey, when's our show come out?
Yes, so I did a very special episode of my show, Top 5 with Joey Casada, my podcast. It's on YouTube and wherever you can get podcasts. We did a very special episode this week where we gathered all the heads of the Kiss families, all the podcasts, the big Kiss podcasts. We got Joe Polo. We got Mark Cicchini from Three Sides. We got Tom from Shout It Out Loudcast. We got Andy over at Pot of Thunder. We got Matt Porter, the handsome and powerful Matt Porter from the Kiss Room. We all got together and we did our top 5 Kiss deep tracks. So it's a great, it's fun to see all these crazy idiots interacting. I was editing it before. I say the word moron over 75 times in this episode. So it's amazing.
63 were to me.
It's the audio version will be available tomorrow. The video version will be on YouTube Tuesday. Check it out. It's so much fun seeing all the guys from your favorite Kiss podcasts interact. It was great.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
And Sonny Pooney does make a brief appearance because not many people know this. And I don't know if I've ever revealed this before. Pooney is the voice of the intro for my show, Top 5. He's the gorgeous voice you hear in the beginning.
Well,
and if you're going to watch this thing on YouTube, at least an hour after you eat. These are not what you call handsome men. I'm telling you
true.
right now.
I have a face for radio.
And it is one long episode too. We talk, and then we talk some more, and then there's a lot of talking at the end.
I wanted to show you guys this. I've been watching. I don't own Badlands on vinyl. I want it really bad. Here is a Badlands debut vinyl, 1989. Kiss Eric Singer, Jakey Lee, rare promo. It says die cut, so I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's
But-
the cut. That's the little chop that happens in the corner of usually in the.
Oh,
album.
okay, so that's what makes it the
Or that
promo, I
little-
guess.
Yeah,
Right.
or the little sideways cut they do sometimes.
This record is going for $75 right now. I'm never gonna own that on. It's
That-
worth every penny.
I have the regular vinyl. That's one of my favorite records of all time, too.
Of all time.
Both of those Badlands records. The first two are great. The first one more than the second, but they're both
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
Third
man,
one's good
just-
too.
Yeah,
I don't
so
love
wonderful.
that's Dusk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never really got into Dusk. I got to try it again.
Yeah. So you know what I'm going to say? We love podcasts and we love Kiss podcasts, most of them anyway. And you're going to hear the commercials for all the ones that we love right after this in 3, 2, 1. Peace.